As you may know, Alabama had trouble converting on offense in the red zone against Clemson, and they actually had trouble converting on offense in the red zone all year. The numbers weren't that great. So today I'm highlighting one of the drives in the first half to the red zone that resulted in the field goal. I'm going to break down two plays near the goal line and kind of show you why it broke down the way it did. The first play, I believe, is more on a Bama mistake, and the second play is on a really great defensive play by Clemson, and that's going to give it a little bit more time. The first play is a little bit more simple, but let's jump right into it. So the score is 14-13. It's the first quarter. It's second and goal for Alabama. So Alabama is on the goal line kind of offensive scheme here. The unbalanced O-line, no wide receivers. The line runs from left to right. This is kind of interesting, so keep up here. Hale Hentges is he's tight end, but he's in a spot that's typically where a left tackle plays. Jonah Williams is kind of in the left guard position, but he is a left tackle. The center, Ross Pierce-Baker, is in his normal spot. Lester Cotton is to his right, followed by Alex Leatherwood, followed by Jedrick Wells, followed by Matt Womack. So you have four offensive linemen to the right of the center. That is an unbalanced offensive line. Not to mention that you have Irv Smith at fullback. He kind of motions to the fullback spot on the left, and then you have Miller Forrestall at the up back to the right. So you got a heavy package, unbalanced offensive line. The play looks like it will be a run to the right based on the heavy side, but Tua Tagovailoa pitches it out to Damian Harris to the left. Now, if you noticed, as Damian Harris catches the ball, Irv Smith is bouncing off the edge to block Trayvon Mullen, and Wallace, the safety, number 12, is caught in blocking. He's caught basically in the traffic that the blocking is causing. So this was a touchdown. If you saw this play, the way the momentum was going, this was going to be a touchdown. A lot of people blame Loxley for some of the play calling in the red zone. In this particular instance, I don't blame Loxley for its call because this was going to work. The issue was it was a false start. The play stopped because it was a false start, and that ultimately resulted in Alabama having trouble because the next play was third and goal. It was that shovel pass call that a lot of people were like, what in the world's going on here? And this play actually still could have worked, but this is where the great defensive play by Clemson coming in. So that first play was a mistake by Bama. This play, great defensive play by Clemson. Tua Tagovailoa is in the shotgun. Damian Harris is set left. Hale Hentges is to the left inside tight end or inline tight end, and they do a trips close bunch formation for the wide receivers to the right, and it has Jerry Jeudy, Devonta Smith, and Henry Ruggs who motions into that bunch. This is man coverage by the Clemson defense. Clemson comes with 6 rushers. That's the key to this play. One of those 6 is linebacker Trey Lamar, who's kind of on a delay-ish blitz. The Alabama offensive line blocks down to the left while Tua Tagovailoa and Damian Harris do the shovel option to the right. Ideally, Tua Tagovailoa only needs to read Austin Bryant. The problem is that Trey Lamar comes blitzing. He comes fast, really fast, right through the vacant area of the down block. So Tua has to flip this ball to Damian Harris, but Austin Bryant is disciplined. So you got a fast blitzer and a disciplined lineman, and he's just waiting on the pitch. The blitz ruined this whole play. Notice Lester Cotton pulling right, yet he has no one to block. Normally, Lester Cotton will block Trey Lamar at the second level, but Trey Lamar is blitzing. Tua reads that. Tua was supposed to read that Austin Bryant alone. That would be the only person he has to read. If Austin Bryant would crash, Tua would keep it, and he would hit Henry Ruggs on the out right in the end zone, or Jerry Jeudy on the hitch route in the end zone for a touchdown. And both of those guys were open if you see this play, or he would run it himself. But like I said, in this situation, he can't just read Austin Bryant because the blitz is in his face, and Austin Bryant maintained discipline. So if Austin Bryant in that situation plays Tua would pitch the ball or shovel it to Damian Harris for an easy walk-in touchdown behind the block of Lester Cotton if Trey Lamar hadn't blitzed and was still in his red zone spot, because Lester Cotton would have got to block Trey Lamar. Damian Harris would run behind Lester Cotton and right into the end zone. This play is literally destroyed by this perfect blitz call. And the only thing I got to say is, wow, good play, good call by the Clemson defense. And you just got to give it up to them. What did you think about these two plays? What did you think about this drive? Ultimately, Alabama had to settle for a field goal, and it went up 16-14 here. It was just a really interesting situation that happened. But let me know what you all think about this. I'll see you in the comment section.